Chapter 10 Lessons in Loss An Opportunity for Growth. Everything in my personal world burned to the ground over the course of the last 2.5 years. Even worse, I brought a bunch of loved ones down with me. Adam Butler, page 3, Butler's DMT Field Guide. It's easy to focus on your personal successes and gains. It's significantly more challenging to concentrate on your failures and losses. When you lose, you grow. When you grow, you change. When you change, then anything is possible. It's very common to become complacent in life, especially when everything is going well. When you are winning, thriving, and things are going smoothly, there will be aspects of your personality that can never fully potentiate. Skill sets become latent, and talents are left undiscovered. You never know what you are truly made of until life kicks you in the junk. Some lose money, some lose a job, some lose a loved one, and some lose fucking everything. When you lose everything, that is an amazing opportunity for personal growth, testing your fortitude, improving your resiliency. Losing can be painful, heart-wrenching, and soul-crushing. It can push you to the limits of sanity. But losing is necessary in order to fully appreciate what was lost. When you lose money, love, or perhaps even the will to live, it opens up the space to allow your unique story to fully unfold. Loss can suck, but like pretty much everything in this earthly experience of being human, it comes down to perspective. It's all how you look at it. I used to try to avoid the sense of loss until I learned how to embrace it. I now use loss to make me stronger, make me whole, and live a more grateful and appreciative life. Loss is a powerful teacher, one that I never thought I wanted or needed. But I have come to realize this is a mentor I can rely on to teach me the most valuable of life lessons. Sometimes losing is the absolute best thing that could possibly happen to you. It may take some time to pass to realize this, and a bit of 20/20 hindsight to appreciate the impact and significance of a specific loss. But with practice, the lessons begin to present themselves in real time. Losing your cheating spouse and ending your loveless, sexless relationship will prime your heart to find your nymphomaniac soulmate. Ditching your awful job or being fired by your douchebag boss will allow the next spot in your resume to be filled with your dream position working for an appreciative employer. Getting rid of your backstabbing, fake acquaintances can make space in your social circle to be filled with authentic, sincere friendships. Dropping the bad habits that sabotage your success allows you to replace them with healthy ones that will ensure it. Oftentimes, losing someone or something external to us is what is needed for the next chapter of your life to begin. But sometimes internal losses can be powerful catalysts as well. Loss is not negative if you are losing limiting beliefs, shame, or fear. It's empowering to shed the plaque, depression, and energy-sucking anxiety. There are benefits to removing the alcoholic tendency to put bourbon in your daily coffee, getting rid of the muffin top hanging over your waistline, and throwing out the mental clutter that you have been hoarding in your brain for years. Removing psychological roadblocks from your life that don't serve you well and that are not aligned with your soul's purpose is an important part of the integration process. Lose all the dead weight, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and your journey becomes much easier and more enjoyable. My personal tale of losing it all so that I could gain it all is one that has been expressed and experienced throughout history countless times. The flaming phoenix rising from spent ashes, Shiva's dance of destruction allowing for new creation, and Sekhmet's cleaning revealing the absolute truth. And Sekhmet's cleansing, the recurring theme of the hero's journey of turning pain into purpose and trauma into transformation, is an inseparable aspect of our human narrative. These timeless stories are full of devastation, demolition, and despair, and are replete with comedic tragedy, course corrections, and painful metamorphosis. Battles prolong into wars, sparks ignite into infernos, and calmness collapses into chaos. But anyone who is familiar with these classic storylines, whether they be a student of Hermes or a fan of Walt Disney, will know that the challenging and painful experiences of loss are typically what catalyze the transformation and individualization of the main character. Losing is not a negative part of life. It's a necessary component of its development. Having this perspective shift about losing and understanding the amazing opportunity one has when confronted with loss has a dramatic effect on how you process these types of experiences. Instead of flipping out, you release the attachment. Rather than feeling self-pity, you get excited about the opportunity to grow and change. You replace the woe is me, helpless attitude with a confident knowing that this is all part of the manuscript. This is not about becoming numb or dismissive. This is about adapting and overcoming the inevitable adversity that is part of being human. The goal is not to avoid loss, but to integrate it in a beneficial way. Like much of the advice in this book, this practice becomes very easy to incorporate into your life once you have experienced firsthand how important this perspective is to have. There is alchemical gold embedded in loss. We just have to have the strength to withstand the refining process.